Here we have an European flag tier list, so let's go. First off, we got Albania. Albania has a nice flag. I think it's clean, it's simple, so I'll probably put it in A, not bad. Next up is Andorra, and this one looks like the Romanian flag with the war's coat of arms on it. So I think I'm gonna give this C. Austria, I don't know. It's nothing special in my opinion. I like the red, but the white strip, it's nothing special really, so I think the flag of the Austrian Empire was a little bit better. I'd put this into C. Belarus, this one reminds me of communism a lot. I don't think they even changed their flag that much, so I'd probably put it into C as well. Yeah. Belgian flag is an interesting color scheme of black and yellow and red. The shade of red could have been a little bit darker, just like with the German flag as you can see, but I still think it's an okay one. Top of the C tier. Bosnia, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like this flag. It has blue and white, two colors I don't really like that much. It doesn't look good in my opinion. I'm actually gonna give it F tier. Bulgaria, I like the green, I like the red, could be in a little bit darker shade. If the color scheme was a little bit darker, it would have been a bit better, but I think it's a D as well, a C, sorry. Croatia, I like the coat of arms, but I think the red should have been a little bit more darker because it kind of blends in with the coat of arms, but it's an okay flag. Actually give it a B. Cyprus, not really anything inspiring. I like the olive branch, but this entire color scheme of orange and white is not really that good in my opinion, so I actually give it a D tier. Denmark, it's nice and clean. Denmark deserves the top of C spot. Estonia, it's unique, definitely, with this black stripe, but it's not a good color scheme in my opinion, so I'm gonna put it at the bottom of C tier because it's at least a little bit uniquer. Finland is clean one. It will actually go higher than Estonia. France, I love France. I would love to visit one day, and I like their flag as well. I think they did well improving the blue color. Before it was a little bit lighter, much lighter. Now it's in dark blue, and I personally really like the country and the flag, so I have to give it an A. Germany, I think Germany is an interesting one just as Belgium, but it's a better Belgian flag because there's a little bit more of contrast with that red color, and I think I'd put Germany into B behind Croatia. Greece, despite me not really liking blue and white, I also personally really like the Greek flag. It looks ancient, it's full of wisdom, so I will give it A spot. Hungary isn't anything special really, so I just never liked this flag to be honest. It looks a little bit bleached, so I would put it into, I don't know if I should do D or C. Actually put it into D tier. I actually don't like it that much. Iceland is also clean. It's a little bit more different than the other Nordic flags, so I think it deserves a nice B spot here. It also has a little bit darker shade, so I like it. Iceland is interesting with that orange. I always mix it up with Ivory Coast. I think Iceland has an okayish flag, but I mean, I'm kind of being hypocritical because it's the same color as, those are the same colors as the one on the Cyprus flag, but I'll actually put it into middle of C tier. Italy, I think it's like the Hungarian flag, just better. I would put Italy somewhere there in the middle of C tier as well. Next up is Latvia, and I gotta say that I don't really like this flag. I'm just gonna straight up say it. Sorry for you Latvians, but I don't really see anything spectacular about this flag. Liechtenstein, I think Liechtenstein is a good A tier. It has a nice dark red and dark blue and a nice crown there, so I think it's a good flag for a great country. Lithuania, I really like the colors yellow, green and red. Excellent choice. It's unique, it's clean, it's really simple, it has good contrast, good brightness of colors. I'm gonna give it an S tier. Luxembourg, I don't really like this that much. Colors are too bright and I'm honestly not liking it. It's bottom of D tier. Malta, I'm not really digging this thing on the flag, this coat of arms. I'm not really a big fan personally, so I would give it also D tier. Moldova, I like the coat of arms. The color scheme isn't the best, but I think it's a cooler Romanian flag, so I should give it a B tier. Monaco is just plain red and white, and that's okay. For some reason, I'm kind of digging this flag. I would put it on top of C tier. Montenegro, I think the eagle looks nice, the coat of arms looks cool in golden color. The red could have been a little bit darker, but overall I think it's a good one. Probably put it into like top of B tier. North Macedonia, I really like the sun. I really like the color scheme. Could have been a bit darker, as I always say, a bit more contrast, but I like the symbolism, although Alexander the Great was Greek, but still, they can go into A tier, behind Greece, of course. Norway, the same story as Iceland. It's a little bit unique, more unique than other Nordic flags. It's clean and it has a darker shade of colors, so I'm digging it. I'll actually put it in front of Iceland. Poland is similar to Monaco, but I think Monaco's color scheme is a little bit better. This red looks more like rose color. It's C tier. I'll put it behind Denmark. Next up is Portugal, and I really like this flag. It's got green, yellow, nice there in the middle. Nice coat of arms, simple, and a nice red. Red could have been a little bit darker, but I dig this flag a lot, and I think I'm gonna give it a nice S tier as well. Romania, I said already that it's the same as Moldovan flag, but Moldovan looks a little bit better, so I would put it somewhere middle C tier, directly behind Moldova. Russia, I think Russia really upgraded their flag from the one they had in the 90s with the light blue color. And it's simple, it's the most hated flag in the world right now probably, but I still really like it, so I would give it a nice B tier. San Marino, I straight up don't like this flag. The coat of arms is nice, but same as Luxembourg, I don't really like this light blue color, and yeah, I put it behind Luxembourg. And now we have Serbia here, and this is my country's flag, and I'm not gonna lie, I really like it. The coat of arms is nice. It's a much cleaner redesign from the one we used to have, and it's similar to the Russian flag. It's just flipped upside down. I still think the Russian one has better colors. Unbiased opinion here, I will put Serbia behind Russia. And here we have Slovakia, and I'm gonna say I really like this flag. It has a nice coat of arms and darker shades. I think it's just a better version of the Russian flag. Slovenia, I don't really like how bright these colors are. Coat of arms is okay, but I will give it a C tier, maybe behind Italy. These four flags are really similar, by the way. Then we have Spain, and I really like Spanish flag. I really like the coat of arms. It has a little bit of purple there, and it's nice red, yellow, red. I'm actually gonna give it an S tier as well. Sweden, it would be better if Sweden was a little bit darker in terms of shade. It would be better if that blue was a little bit darker, but I would put it somewhere like in front of Finland. Switzerland is a nice neutral flag. It got a big plus in the middle, so that's always a positive, so I'm just gonna give it a B tier spot. Czechia, out of all of these Slavic colors flags, I don't really like the Czech one that much. I don't get this triangle thing here, so I would have to give it probably a D spot, to be honest. Top of D. Netherlands flag is simple as well, although I don't like it really. It's kind of soulless, which is ironic given how colorful the Netherlands is, so I'm gonna give it a D tier. UK, I don't really like this flag as well, to be honest. They had better flags in the past, with like the British Empire. They were not that different, but they were noticeably a little bit better. So I would still give this, I still will put it ahead of all these four. So next up is Vatican City, and this coat of arms is just badass, but I'm not really liking that white. So I don't know, I'll put it somewhere here in the middle of, I don't know, C tier. Turkey, it's okay, that's all I can say. Red should have been a bit darker, but it is a simple flag, and I really like this crescent moon logo symbol, so put Turkey at the top of C tier. And finally we have Ukraine, and I'm not really digging the blue and yellow color scheme. It's similar to Sweden. Sweden is a little bit more darker, so I'll put it behind Sweden maybe. This is the final list after I made some changes. I hope you like it, and subscribe please. Goodbye.